Hey, Sam, Boosie is done with DJ Vlad after a real huge drama. I don't know what the hell they got going on, but I'm guessing they had some type of big fallout or something. But, man, let's get into it and see what they got going, man.
Boosie just announced that for the time being, he's starting his own podcast and he's done doing Vlad TV interviews unless Vlad TV is willing to pay him what he thinks he's worth. Now, Sean Cotton from Say Cheese is close to both Vlad TV and Boosie, and he reveals that the reason why Boosie is asking for a pay increase or asking for that much from Vlad TV is because Boosie's seeing what Vlad TV pays 6ix9ine.
I ain't do Vlad no more. We couldn't come up with a agreement. He didn't want to pay me. I wanted $5,000 more than he wanted to pay me. He didn't want to pay me, so I think I'm gonna make more money doing it this way. And I'm editing my interview now.
I don't know what time it is. Let's talk about it.
That's hard, though. That's hard. That's hard.
Yeah, I get ready.
W Black Entrepreneur.
In 7 months.
Yeah, that's hard. Fuck you. Yeah,
Let's go.
Niggas don't want to pay you your bread and you got the bread to start it up. Why not? Like, why not?
The reason why this shocked everybody, well, at least the general public, is because Boosie have sung Vlad TV's praises for giving him a lot of money for these interviews. Now, if you are privy to some information behind the scenes, that you know that Boosie lied about how much Vlad has been paying him for years. Like when Boosie went on the Breakfast Club and told the world like he made $500,000 this year off of Vlad TV interviews, but Boosie only did like 8 interviews that year. So people thought that Boosie was saying he was making over $40,000 per Vlad TV interview. I knew behind the scenes Boosie was lying because I understood that Vlad TV was paying Boosie dramatically less than $40-something thousand per interview.
Well, yeah,
but Boosie wanted the world to think that he was making much more than he really was. And that in turn put Vlad in a lot of issues because now every guest that Vlad was trying to book, every high-profile guest, they was asking for the Boosie number. When in fact, Boosie was lying the entire time.
Yeah, if not, I can make ain't that kind of money in it.
I don't want it because I can make $500,000 with Vlad every year, man.
Damn.
Vlad. I don't really need it. If
that in Vlad don't be a lot more. So I got we got to talk about you. $500,000 with Vlad?
Nah, Boosie.
A year.
$500,000, yeah.
Close to it.
God damn, salute to Vlad then.
Almost immediately I found out that was cap. I know the real number, by the way, that Boosie was getting from Vlad, and it was nowhere close to $40,000 whatsoever. 10, but Boosie was telling the world 10, this. 15. Now, Boosie kind of admitted he was capping because when he stopped doing Vlad TV interviews for a while, and when Vlad paid 6ix9ine $50K, Boosie then came out and said he only wants $40,000 from Vlad. Well, if you only want $40,000, then wasn't you already getting $40,000? You was making $500K a year from Vlad off of 8 interviews, apparently. So wasn't you getting paid already? But apparently not.
He pitched it to me, and I initially said no because the amount of money was too high. Right, I never paid this much for an interview.
Oh yeah.
And I was doing academic show.
So he'll probably get about like 10. He's probably getting about like 10.
I think you should not. So I back that. Because I feel like we don't want everybody to know what's possible.
It was more than Marlon Wayans wanted.
But besides the perpetual revenue percentage split.
Just at that.
Okay.
It was more than what Marlon Wayans wanted.
Right.
But in this case, I felt this really was a very serious interview that would really blow up. Right. Whereas a Marlon Wayans interview would just be a cool interview with a known actor/comedian.
And to be fair, 6ix9ine for the last 5 years or whatever has been very much kind of not doing long form interviews, and especially not the kind of interviews that you do where you go into the depths and details of everything. You know,
what I was going to do, I knew was going to be potentially big, but I wasn't going to do it just because of the price associated with it. And I was doing an academic show, and I mentioned to him as we were just hanging out afterwards. He was like, "Yo, man, you should do that shit." You should, that's gonna be the biggest shit. You should do that shit.
Mm-hmm. Marlon Wayne obviously asked for $40,000. We now know for a fact. I can tell you for a fact. Vlad TV paid 6ix9ine $50,000 for the interview. I don't even think it's a secret anymore. So when Boosie got that number in his head, Boosie like, I need 40. Vlad like, you don't need 40. I'm not giving you 40. It's not happening.
Get paid one time, so I got to get paid good. No, I'm sorry, I don't need a podcast. Are you done with DJ Vlad because he did one with 6ix9ine? Nah. You know how many rats Vlad done did podcasts with? That ain't got nothing to do with that. I ain't got nothing against no 6ix9ine. I ain't got no beef with 6ix9ine. I don't care who Vlad doing no podcast with.
See now, what Boosie older ass don't get is like, okay, you Boosie, nigga. Like, we get it, bro. You are Boosie. Like, gang, you Boosie. But this 6ix9ine we talking about, we not saying that like, oh, you know, one over the other, but it's 2026, gang. More niggas are checking for 6ix9ine at the time, at the current moment, than they are Boosie. You feel me? It's no buzz around Boosie going on right now to make a nigga be like, oh shit, Boosie and Vlad. Like, you know, opposed to 6ix9ine, well, this nigga got he talking about somebody new every damn week. Or, you know, he just a good social media personality. His face is always relevant in the social media land, you know, so. And that's always gonna make somebody click, cause you know this is what 6ix9ine damn near known for, is the damn interviews. Even if they said like he ain't doing nothing in a minute, but like, you know, he's a good personality, bro. Niggas, you know, they know he has more social relevancy. Yeah, you know, I don't even know what I'm talking about, but nigga, that shit just sound good. You feel me?
Ain't none of my motherfucking business.
Right.
But you gotta pay me.
Yeah, and Boosie ain't wrong.
I don't give a. That ain't got nothing to do with it. I'm feeding my family off a podcast. Right. I ain't know what he paid 6ix9ine. He did shit. All I want is 40, bro. Like, I ain't on no 100K shit.
And Boosie ain't wrong either, but like I said, he just don't, you know, you gotta realize what's going on. But like I said, like, bro, if you got the money to start your own shit, you know, get your shit monetized, you Boosie, nigga. Nigga still gonna check in because you're Boosie, but like I said, it's a social relevancy, bro. Like, of course I'm gonna pay 6ix9ine, I guess, 50 bands. You know, if I feel like I'm gonna make that back, opposed to, you know, I'm paying you 50 bands and I'm damn near putting myself in the hole paying you 50 bands. But like I said, bro, if you got the money to start that shit up and get your own bread off doing it, why the fuck not? You know, you was damn near could have still went on the nigga platform, took his shit, the little bread he trying to give you, then take that and put that towards your podcast, you know, the shit that you building. Like, why the fuck not? You know?
Give me 40. I'm worth that, right?
Right.
Am I worth that?
But I feel like that'd be the 40? Ego. That'd be the ego.
That's not why you haven't seen me on Vlad. I'm not mad about no 6ix9ine interview. I didn't even watch the interview. I don't watch other people's interviews. I don't watch other people's shit, bro. I just go up there and do me. I'm not worried about that's his job. If he want, you know, that's Vlad's job. That ain't got nothing to do with me, bro. That ain't why you ain't just seen me on the Vlad TV. That's not it.
Okay, Boosie.
I just haven't been paid. When it's time for me to get paid, when anybody, it's not just Vlad, anybody who want me on their podcast, I'm ready. I'm so ready. I'm so ready to talk about this shit that's going on. I'm ready.
Shit,
I've been
I don't
ready
even know
since
what's going on.
In November. I'm ready.
I can tell you this for a fact. That 6ix9ine number that's flowing out there, that has been the biggest hindrance from Vlad TV and Boosie sitting down. Vlad offered Boosie a raise. Like, Vlad offered to give Boosie, you know, a little bit more money. But Boosie wants to get to that $40,000 range because Boosie feels like if 6ix9ine can get 50, you giving me 20 is too disrespectful.
Yeah, I get what he's saying, but once again, you got to understand the whole.
I think Vlad even went up to like, because Boosie claims he just won 5K more, so I'm assuming Vlad went up to like 30. And Boosie like, nah, I want 50 or 40. Like, now, Sean Cotton, right, who runs Say Cheese TV, he actually gives his take on this. Now, he goes on to say that
once again, Boosie, you could have took that. I'm sorry, I'm not keep pausing, but like, bro, you could have took 30 bands and put that to your whole studio setup. After you do your interview with that, you just keep it pushing. Like, you do keep it on your podcast shit. If that's what you really want to do, what you can do, you Boosie. Like, you know.
The reason why Boosie is asking for this is because of him hearing how much Vlad TV paid 6ix9ine.
It gets tricky with the numbers.
The ego game.
Because like I said, this is a new business and it's really hard to
it's not.
to see what somebody's really worth.
I get what he's saying, but no.
Now, a lot of people, Boosie just came out saying that, you know, he's not doing no more Vlad interviews because, they couldn't agree on the $5,000 increase. I think Boosie is worth that $5,000 increase. If that was me, if I was Vlad, I would have did it. Because Boosie doesn't do a lot of interviews. If you see a lot of these people, the OG Percy's, the Charleston Whites, it's a lot of people who do a lot of interviews, and I get that. You know what I'm saying? Like I get it. But Boosie's somebody who doesn't do a lot of interviews, and you could really pay him. And he hasn't been on Boosie in about 8 months. Right. So the interview would have went crazy. A lot has passed. There's a lot to talk about. Vlad's just, I heard he's kind of, Vlad is Vlad, man. Like, but yeah, it's a tricky game.
I agree if Boosie was asking for an extra $5 for a one-off interview, but if Boosie is asking for the extra $5 to be the new rate, then I understand from a Vlad angle. Was like, bruh, I can't afford to pay you the $5K extra, especially if the margins doesn't make sense, right? Like if Boosie is asking, hey, Vlad, give me $40,000 for my first return interview, and Vlad said, okay, bet. That's different from, hey, give me $40,000 every time I come to sit and do an interview with you. Right. That's a little different, and that's where I think Vlad is like, hold on, bruh. This may not make sense whatsoever.
Charleston White kind of ruined the game too. Everybody wants Charleston White is running around talking about how much he makes per interview, so now everybody's trying to be on his level. And it's not too many Charleston Whites in this interview space. You feel me? I think Boosie. I think it's Boosie, Charleston White, and everybody else is seasonal, just depending on what's going on. But you got like Woody from Atlanta. He had hit me up and tried to charge me $10,000, and I don't get it. I don't get a lot of these dudes like.
I hope that he just not turning them like, nah, man, hell no. Like, bro, we can negotiate. Like, Woody, I'm not giving you 10 bands, but I do want to hear what you got to say. I give you 6,500. If I got it to give, like you could get Woody 6,500, 5 bands, come sit on that couch. Like, I don't feel like that's kind of crazy, because like, the situation. Everybody that's, trying to hear what other niggas got to say about the situation got an opinion they self. And most of the niggas that want to hear what the niggas have to say is the street niggas, or niggas who abide by this so-called street code. And, them niggas, they want to hear from niggas like Woody and shit. Like, I guess, but yeah.
And, if that's your work, if that's what you feel like you're worth, that's what you feel like you're worth. But
I want to hear other street niggas' opinions on it.
Y'all aren't making $10,000. Y'all aren't even making the money back a lot of the times. Yeah. So it's like, we pay y'all $10,000, and the interview only makes $7,000, and then it's just we lose, you win, and that's okay. Right, that's how the business goes sometimes. I get it, but if I clearly see you're not making $10,000, why would I pay you $10,000 and you hitting me up? So I didn't understand that from Moody. Like, these people aren't trying to build with you. They're not trying to, because when I found Charleston, it was, I didn't pay him for the first 2. Then I slowly started paying him.
I'm going to say this, and this is where I get on the side of the people asking to get paid. There is no building when it comes to a platform. There's no building. That's just a lie from the pits of hell. There is no building, okay? Yeah. If you go on Sean Cotton and you do 1 million views 10 times, you are getting Sean Cotton the subscribers. Yeah. You are building Sean Cotton's platform up. Sean Cotton could say, forget you today, and then bring on somebody else, and he already got the subscribers and the clout from it. Mm-hmm. There is no building, right? Like, you only value is what you get paid from them. Now, like, there are things like, for example, like you go on Vlad TV and you get visibility and you might get extra bookings, cool. But those are the extra bookings outside of that platform. There's no building up. Like, there's no, let's build this thing. No. You can only build something up if you have equity in that. So if I'm Woody, I'm not going for that con game as well. I'm not going for the let's build. Hold on, bro. What am I building? It's not my platform.
Nigga. I'm not no motherfucking constructor, nigga. I'm a rapper. I'm an interview. I mean, whatever the fuck. I'm an internet personality. But nah, yeah, that's, some unrealistic ish. Like, once again, bro, we couldn't negotiate, bro. You're not worth no damn 10 bands. Like he just said, sometimes the content creator, getting charged 10 bands in the video only makes 7 back, and now I'm in a hole because of you. And I don't even know you for real, nigga. You came in my DM to ask me for bread. Like, but that don't mean we can't do business, you feel me? Like, I will still give you 5, 4, something, or like, but no, 10 bands? Like, what? Nah, yeah, I get it.
This interview is on your platform. No, give me my money, and you can build the platform based on the views I'm gonna give you. So that part I understand. I'm not going for no let's build, right?
Let's build, nigga. I ain't no constructor.
But yeah, I do agree with Sean in terms of because Charleston White, because Boosie, because other people have been so vocal about how much they're getting paid. Now everybody and their mama is asking to be paid.
Their damn mouth,
I remember trying to book an interview at No Jumper, and it's somebody who we thought would be grateful to be on the platform, right? Because we just thought they were like an interesting character. They didn't really have like that much clout or nothing like that. It just seemed interesting. Mm-hmm. That person started asking, "Well, how much y'all pay?" I said, "Huh?
Yeah,
you?"
They thought you.
But that's the economy we're currently in right now. Now, do y'all feel like that's a good thing or a bad thing? Because some of the interviews that y'all want don't happen.
I was thinking about speaking on the economy, bro. I'm probably finna wrap the video up. Speaking about the economy, my nigga, like I was fucked up. I mean, like nigga, I was thinking about getting some DoorDash, and then I had to think about it. Like, hold on, bro. Like I did just put 50 in the tank. Like, woo, bitch. Me putting 50 in the tank felt like I walked in Neiman. Let me get them shoes right there, size 13. That's how that shit felt. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Premium. 50 premium. Oh. And a Beamer. But yeah, I just did that. Like, and I was just thinking about getting some DoorDash. Like, nah, I'm cool, bro. I'll go up the street, give me some noodles, give me some Vienna sausages, bro. Yeah, bro. Call it a night. Like, yeah. I don't know. Next video, y'all might see me with some noodles. And I'm like, I don't know, chat. But let's see, hold on. I'm gonna see what you got talking about for like the next little minute. You know what I mean? Talking about now, I'm turning the video off though.
Because people, be wanting to get paid a lot.
Boosie wanting more. Now, I'm gonna put y'all on game too. A lot of y'all are saying that Boosie wants more money because of he took a picture with Charleston White. Because Vlad took a picture with Charleston White and Boosie's mad at Vlad. That's not true. Yeah. This all comes after 6ix9ine got cool with Vlad. And Vlad's running around saying, yeah, that's the most I ever paid for an interview. And Vlad is like, and Boosie like, hey, like, nigga, we over here, we do crazy too. We do 100 parts. We do 100 part joints. And then the full interview, you making a million, an extra million. Man, give me 5.
Nah, yeah, bro. It's obviously about the bread, bro. Like, I mean, I would feel a type of way too, I guess. But yeah, once again, bro, niggas just gotta know, the world we live in, and what the fuck going on, my nigga. Like, yes, bro, I'm paying 6ix9ine. If that's what he asking, and I know I'm getting that return because it's 6ix9ine, bro. Like, yes, you ain't gonna pay him that, bro. Like, I know I'm gonna make my return off of this. A good investment, bro. This is all a business at the end of the day, bro. Why would I make a bad investment in you and I can make a clearly better investment? Like, and not saying that, putting English. Him putting Boosie on his platform would be a bad investment, but like, it's just like if you ask for XYZ amount of money, nigga, I don't gotta give you that, bro. Like, it's a million other personalities on, like you just said, bro. I'll go get a Charleston White, see how you feel about that shit. I'll go down there and get Woody. I'll give Woody 5 bands. Like DJ Vlad, bro. Like, bro, come on now. But yeah, y'all get it. Y'all get it, bro. And with that being said, bro,